All right.
We're here?
Waiting for this to go live. Oh, there it is.
Live! We're live!
Woo! Howdy, everybody.
Or should I say,
we just finished
it's
up.
live!
We just finished up Rise of Red Skull campaign, and we were able to win there. So we're staying late tonight.
Stomped it!
And yeah, we did.
Now we're probably going to get
Go back and watch that. And we're going to stay late and play a little Bloodborne The Board Game. So for those of you who are like huge Bloodborne video game fans, well, good luck because we don't know anything about it.
But my understanding is my son, I think, tried playing it once. It is a very hard and very specific video game. So I think...
A very specific video
like there's these moves, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
go
I know
back
what
and
you're
do this and do this. So I have a feeling that, you know, the board game, while it might be difficult, is going to be maybe more for people that don't have the skill with their thumbs.
Right.
This might be a
nice
more,
thing.
you know, attainable way to beat the game or at least compete in the game. And I mean, the minis are gorgeous. I mean, this is just the base box and just one of... Is this just one of 3 campaigns in the base box?
4 campaigns in the base box.
And I have another. What I showed you the picture? Like 9 boxes. I think.
Yeah.
Another
So
like 12 campaigns.
they'd stack up. What about this high? About as tall as you are?
Probably to my chest.
There you go. So there's just boxes like that. Which again, with Cool Mini, it's gonna be like, here's a box with an extra 2 sets of monster creatures.
Right, well, some of them
and
are
a
like,
couple
here's
cards.
a dragon type monster. Like,
yeah,
there's
exactly.
Big
There's gonna
monsters.
be bosses because it's got like boss fights that happen.
Right. And then there's more
tiles, heroes,
hunters, whatever.
Yeah, because we only have 4 hunters in here, which is fine.
Right. There's plenty.
That they'll be short in terms of that.
And then I know there's a ton of campaigns too. So
yeah, so the campaign.
And is this the whole campaign right here?
Yeah, so the campaign is 3 chapters,
so
3
it's 3
sessions.
separate games.
Yep, and each one
is
an hour to 2 hours. So you're talking about a 3 to 6 hour campaign. Now there might be a 4 one. I'm sure one you have is probably an epic 10 chapter one.
Who knows? Yeah.
In the Kickstarter, so we don't have this in store yet, but we'll probably get copies in as it retails.
Yeah, we always
a couple
get
months.
We always get a CMON game.
So
the CMON games in on the shelves when they come out to retail.
It says each one is a series of 3 individual but interconnected games called chapters. So it could be that. I was trying to see if they tell us anything. They just literally tell us that it's a cooperative game. I don't know the theme here. Like you're hunting monsters because they should
Interesting.
die.
Did you see that? It says free digital content. So I wonder if they've already...
Oh, yeah.
Or plan on releasing other campaigns or something else.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
And you do get to upgrade your deck, correct, from chapter to chapter?
Yeah, it literally never gave me the story. I have no idea.
Right, yeah.
I don't know the name of the town. I don't know any of that. I'm sure there's people who
I've played
the
card game, and I remember, like, there's the Hunter's Dream, and you're, like, fighting these bad guys, and then, like, when you die, you kind of go into this dream state, and you got better. You, like, upgraded stuff in the Hunter's Dream, So
it's card-driven and weapon-driven. You have this double-sided weapon board that you're able to use, and it's like switching stances or switching weapons. Oh, look at mine. Switches this way. So you actually switch.
Yeah, I start with the...
I am the saw cleaver.
I was calling her a nun, but I don't know that she's technically a nun. It's Ludwig's Holy Blade. So she's got this massive blade, but then when you flip her, she's got a smaller sword and a gun, which is kind of cool.
And then everybody has a sidearm that they carry that you can trigger, and when you use it, it flips over, and then it tells you how you can flip it back over at some point.
Nice.
So there's that piece. All right, so I'll go down to the table here and start explaining.
I have not played this yet. Brandt has tested it out.
I have played a solo game of it. I learned it, and then I played a solo game this morning. I was like board game busy today. I filmed with Jason and Gary and Dan Hughes, and then I played a board game.
Busy today.
And then, just a lot. So, and then we just did that stream, and now here we go with another one.
Instead of BGG.
BGB, board game busy. All right. So, so here's the game, Bloodborne. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this, and we're going to read the story.
Okay.
The Long Hunt
and this
is the one we're playing.
Telling us are there.
Yep.
Of the monsters created by the Beast Plague, the Scourge Beasts are the most reviled. Once human, these terrible monstrosities are fast, agile, and lethal. As of late, more and more of these beasts have begun appearing in central, I'm going to call it Harnum, because I'm assuming the Y is silent, but
okay.
I have no idea. And thus we have been tasked with discovering the source of their increasing numbers as well as eliminating as many as possible. And this is called the Long Hunt.
All right. So then it's going to give us these 3 chapters of the Long Hunt, and it's going to tell us how to set up. So this first one says to put out the hunter mob, the huntsman minion, and the scourge beast. This is the one they were talking about, right? Scourge beast.
Mm-hmm.
And then it tells us to take these 4 tiles that are specifically named. Now, what they do here is, I imagine each chapter, these can be used differently. They have names, sometimes they have an ability, and then it says take 2 per player at random. Sorry, I played solo this morning. So we take 4 more, and we shuffle them in, and we make a deck, and then we can just move out of these exits, and we draw another tile. So that's going to be our
And what's our goal?
spaces.
I understand when there's a boss battle, our goal is to just fight the boss. Like, that's a separate game, right? The boss battle versus the looking for the boss.
I mean, I guess I won't spoil what happens, so we'll just leave it at that. Not that it's that thrilling. I'm just, for the sake of discovery, right? We're discovering too. I mean, I guess this is spoilers for people, but like at some point you got to see the game played. It doesn't drive me too nuts. So we'll leave those over by you.
That's fine.
In terms of that. You can put them on camera or not, whatever.
Yeah, they can see half of it.
And then those are the blood echoes,
Max
and we get
3.
one of those every time we kill a monster. And then you spend the blood
The Blocos?
blood echoes when you're in the Hunter's Dream over here. So you put yourself here and you can buy these upgrade cards. So your deck has 4 different basic cards, 3 copies of each, and it's always a 12-card deck. So when I buy a card, I get rid of a card.
And do you get rid of a matching symbol or no? You could. Get
I
rid
don't
of anything
think so.
You want.
I think you can get rid of anything you want. Build the deck however
so you could
want.
like stack it with.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So that's going to be that. So first thing we'll do is we'll draw 3 cards here from our deck. That's going to be your hand.
I'm going to just put mine face up. I have a basic.
So they can't see, but that's okay. Just so you know. It's up to you.
I guess I don't need to see them, right?
Yeah. So I guess when you take your turn, hold them.
Oh, they're all basic. So I have just a +1 heart. And is that health for me or damage for when I
Damage.
attack? Okay, and then I have 2 dodges.
Yep. I'll teach you all that.
Cool.
I could totally teach you this game as we play. Like, not that it's not complex or whatever. So then it tells us which tiles, it tells us which of these. So these enemies get randomized, and they have 2 sides. So you can pick a random side, which they have 3 abilities. They have a basic attack, a special attack, and a special ability. This deck of 6 cards, this is the only part that I find a little weird. So it has 3 basics, 2 specials, and 1 ability. So the key is it has 1 ability. So they'll only trigger that once through. And you just draw a card every time one of them attacks. What's weird to me is it doesn't reshuffle when you get down to like 1 card. So you actually know what the last attack will be, which I would have thought they'd do some kind of reset,
I guess they want to make sure you get that ability, right?
Yeah, so you know what... Oh, that's right, yeah. You always trigger their ability or whatever it is. So that's how we set up the enemies. And then here's where you get this. These are the other 2 chapters. I'm just going to leave them underneath. So now it tells us, okay, start of the hunt, we're going to reveal card 1. And so this deck goes 1 to 60. It's super simple. We're going to reveal that, and Larry's going to read.
Hunt mission, source of the scourge. We must take to the streets of central Harnham. The number of scourge beasts grows, and we must leave no area unchecked and uncleansed. We should also gather what information we can from the surviving townsfolk. Oh, there's some 5 surviving townsfolk. That's interesting. Perhaps they can grant us insight into the cause of this sudden infestation. End a move. So is this the mission? Is end a move on the central lamp tile. After you have collected at least 2 insights, reveal card 2.
Yep. So we need 2 insight tokens, which look like this, which we get from other missions. So our goal is to complete the hunt. So there'll be missions that say this is a hunt mission, like this one.
Yeah.
And then we're going to leave these up here in front of you.
Okay.
And then there are insight missions where when we complete them, we get upgrades and rewards, and we get insight tokens. And when we have enough insight tokens, we can then go back to here and trigger the next phase of the hunt. Oh. And if we beat the hunt, we beat the chapter.
Okay. So to beat the hunt, we have to do what that says right there? That's it? And they move on the central lamp after you've collected 2 insights? Or no, that's not beating the hunt?
Nope, that would flip the next card.
So what beats the hunt?
It'll say, a card will say, you have completed the hunt.
Ah, okay. So we got to get to a card. And the long hunt, which is the starting point, gives us 3 missions on it that reveal card 5, 8, and 12.
Yep.
And they move on a ransacked house, and they move on an occupied house, and they move on a courtyard.
Yep. So we're going basically exploring for those locations to trigger those things.
Okay, cool.
What are we hearing over there?
No idea. Someone's breaking in. They're going to kill us.
That's probably not a thing.
What did I see?
Right.
Oh, my God. It was so funny. It was the best superhero medals for making shields. And they showed like that Asgardian medal for Lady Sif's shield. Then it showed vibranium for, I'm starting to laugh, for Captain America's shield. And then for, oh God, it was for Falcon. No. Was it Falcon? I think it was, no, for Hawkeye, they showed Quicksilver as being the strongest metal for his shield.
Nice.
And they showed his dead body in front of Hawkeye. That kind of made me chuckle.
So the one thing I'm trying to figure out, the first player can begin their turn. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go move. So what is the ability here?
All right, so
Interact
you get
on the central lamp space, teleport to any
other lamp.
Oh, that symbol's other lamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are spaces.
Okay.
So you've got actions on your turn. So to take an action, you discard a card. You can take any number of actions, but once you're out of cards,
And you always draw up to 3?
you always draw back up to 3. Yep.
I'll let you go first so you can kind of...
Okay. So then the actions here are attack, which I'll do when we attack something. You can move 2. You can interact with something like that says interact. You can transform your weapon, so that would be flip it to the other side and discard all the cards on it. And you can go to the Hunter's Dream, which is where you upgrade and heal.
And what do those cost?
What cost? The actions?
The upgrade cards.
They cost
said
1
Blood
Blood Echo.
All right, so
They're all 1 Blood
okay,
Echo.
there's not like
Yep.
this costs 3, this costs 4.
Nope. They all cost 1. So that's simple.
So we can't really go to the Hunter's Dream until we kill some stuff.
Right. So I will discard this basic card, and I can move 2. So I could move this way, or I could move up. I guess I'll move up. Is that still going to be on camera? So I have found the Great Bridge, and then I can put this any way I want. So
It's a bridge, so
I guess I'll
anywhere
put it
you
here.
put it.
yeah. Well, the enemy's going to be there. So then I spawn a Scourge Beast there.
Oh, that's how they do. Oh, that's easy.
And then I spawn a consumable token, which is something you can interact with and draw a consumable from the deck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. So that's 1, 2. Did I switch our characters? Nope. Now I'm going to fight that Scourge Beast. So when I fight the Scourge Beast, I pick one of these cards. These are all attack cards. So this one will deal +1 damage. This one will stagger him. So stagger is, as it shows right here, so everything's very simple to find, cancel enemy attack with slower speed. So the speed is 1, 2, and 3. So I want to pick what I want to do. Now, if he draws special or ability, he's going to be speed 1. If he draws basic, he's going to be speed 3, and I wouldn't get to stagger him. So I can either try to deal 3 damage, but he has 4 health, or I can try to stagger him, which I guess is...
attacks with stagger deal +1
Yeah, so I also deal +1. So I'm going to try to deal 2 damage and stagger. So it's a 50-50 shot, because there's 3 basic, 2 special. So then, after I pick my card, I draw this. Of course, it's basic. So he attacks me at 3. I attack him at 3, so it's simultaneous. So he does 2 damage to me.
Oh, so you flip that every
And
time.
I do
You don't
2
attack.
damage to him.
So it's always simultaneous.
Simultaneous attack, yep. And normally I'm not a big fan of this damage on something, but there's not a lot of enemies
Can't you
in
just
play.
stagger him so you take no damage with your pistol?
Was that a thing? Oh,
no.
yeah, you're right. Automatically stagger the enemy, thanks. So I flip that over, and then I can discard to refresh it. So I just deal 2 damage to him.
So now you can slash him to kill him, right? Or quick cut him?
Nope, because I already attacked him. This was my attack.
Oh, but you can't do another attack in another slot? Like the fact that you have 3 slots?
Oh, with my other attack.
Right.
Yeah, but then he would attack me again. That was a single combat. Now I play one, I'd flip another card for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Scared but you got your hit points back. You're back up to 6.
All right. Gotta go get hit point tokens. Sorry.
So, I mean, you've played before. Is there a reason you don't want to take the damage and kill him?
No. No, I'm not sure. I'm more explaining how to play. You're thinking strategically.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's it. I'm just not with you yet. I'm still making sure we understand the game.
Yeah, so far I like it.
So I could either refresh my pistol, or I could attack him. So I will attack him with a quick cut because that would be 2 damage, right?
Yep.
Flip. It's basic. So he attacks me. I take 2 damage. I do 2 damage to him. So he's dead, and I get a blood echo.
And now are you able to pick that thing up?
Nope, because it's an action. I have to discard a card to interact with it.
Oh, even to do that, you have
Yep.
to. So basically, you have 3 actions because of the cards.
Yeah, but when you interact, you can interact with everything on the tile.
Okay.
So I could do whatever this says, which I may have missed, like enemies have plus damage. Can't move out of spaces containing enemies, so no worries.
Okay. So now you're done? So is the enemy's turn always just... Do they have a separate turn, or do they just trigger off of us triggering? Like if you didn't go attack
Yeah, so
that
now
guy,
all enemies would activate. So any enemy that's within 1 tile of me would move to me and attack me.
Okay. So basically we want to move and kill enemies.
Yep.
And not leave them free. So I'm going to try to move.
Okay. So you got to discard a card.
Oh, to move, that's right. Let's discard this. And move.
You're going this way?
Yep.
So does it matter?
Yeah, do it that way just so that, because we're not, presumably we're not going to go down.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you would move 1, 2 to here, and now you're in the chapel. So I believe if you end a movement on the chapel, no. That's the one space we don't have to find.
What's that purple thing? That's just a lantern?
That's a lantern, so we can move between them.
So now there's no enemy there.
No enemy there.
So what
So
do
you
I
probably
do?
want to move again.
All right. This time we'll go up towards you.
So this card won't do anything for you because it won't dodge the attack. So you probably want
I
to...
want to dodge the attack.
You have to play a separate card to dodge. So you'd have to play an attack card and then a dodge card. I haven't explained that yet.
Oh, I thought when I put it here it would be dodge.
No, unfortunately, no.
All right, so
No, when you put it there, you clear that slot. Oh, I'm sorry, you might want that card. When you put it down, you'll clear the slot immediately.
Right, because everything up there has 4.
So you could
Well,
reset.
if I draw a huntsman, it'll be 5. So no, I'll keep the basic. That way I can kill the huntsman if I draw it.
So then you're moving
gonna
2.
go up.
You're going up. 1, 2. Draw a tile.
Occupied house. That is a
Hey,
mission.
nice.
And I want the monster with me. No, other way.
You want to go like this?
Yeah, will that put the monster with me?
Yep. Yeah. No matter what, the monster would be with you, so it's just a matter of which way you want to go. But doesn't matter.
Oh, well, that's blocked over there, so you might as well flip it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I didn't. I just wanted to make sure I got to attack the monster so it wouldn't come beat me up.
All right, so that's going to be that symbol, which is a huntsman minion.
You got to show that on camera. Is that a brick in his hand? A very large brick?
Go this way.
It's a pretty cool mini.
Or not.
Or not.
So there he is. So he's going to go here, and then you're on the occupied house, so you just ended a movement. So then this says to draw card 8.
Wow, that was pretty good. Insight mission, a safe haven. You knock on the door. From inside, a frail and elderly voice addresses you. A hunter? About time you showed up. It ain't safe out here for an old woman. Reckon you can take me someplace to wait out the night? Place 1 survivor token on the occupied house space. Any hunter may pick up the token when they move out of that space. The token is returned to the occupied house space if the hunter teleports or goes to the dream. And they move on the is it Edon or is it yeah.
Just say Odin.
Odin Chapel tile with the token. Then you can reveal card 9.
All right.
And there's nothing to put there to show that that's done. We don't need to worry about that.
Nope.
Okay. So now I'm going to attack this guy.
All right. So you're going to pick the overhead slam.
Which is a 1 speed. Which
draw a card.
I assume 1 is faster than 2 and 3? Or is it the other way around?
No. 3 is the fastest.
Okay, so it's speed. Yes, okay.
I mean, I guess I'm judging. I didn't think about it, but quick swipe. would be a fast move with 3.
No, that's fair. I just was
Overhead slam sounds like a slow
sometimes
one.
less is faster, right, and more is slower.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so we flip. It's for an ability.
All right, so he's going to trigger his ability. Here, Hunter must discard 1 card, or their attack suffers -2 speed, and they cannot dodge. Flip another enemy action.
Special.
So now he's going to do his special. Cannot be staggered. Deal 2 damage to all other hunters in this space unless they dodge.
So I take 4.
Yep.
And I kill him.
He is dead.
So I get a blood echo.
There's that. So we were out of... So yeah, you would have been able, if you had a dodge card, you could play the dodge card to a slot, and then you'd ignore his attack.
Right.
That's how that would work.
But I had to double move. So now we draw back up.
So now we draw 3, and I forgot and this is how many turns we have. And the red ones are going to be reset phases where all the enemies respawn.
Oh, cool. Okay. If you make it to the end, you lose.
Yep.
I like that, Brent. This is pretty...
You get 1 more turn. So that'll slide up 1. Every time you go to the dream, that moves up 1 as well. So it moves up pretty quick. But again, it's a little confusing with solo and 2-player. So then they would activate on your turn, and then it'd be the end of the round. How do we determine who the first player is? Do we pick?
Do you pick each turn, or does it pass?
I don't know. See, this is the problem with playing solo. Any order they wish.
So why don't I go and see what we get for saving that woman?
All right.
So how does this work? I want to interact with that by...
No, it says on there when you move out of her space, she follows you. So you're going to have to move into her space, out, and then you have to go to the temple, right? Or the chapel?
So that's 2 moves.
So you're going to have to do 2 moves.
So move, the first move, in, out. And then the second move will be chapel, and then I'll wait to see if I go there or not based on what.
All right. What does it say? Is it when you end your turn?
Any hunter may pick up the token when they move out of the space. The token is returned to the occupied house space with an end a move on the Odin.
So you have to pick where you want to
I'll
end.
go there then.
Okay. So then what does it say? Read card 9?
And this draw 1 is only if I attack with it. That's what I guess I don't understand. So if I attack
Yeah,
with
only if you attack with it.
not if I
Yep.
move with it.
Correct.
Did you get 9?
Yeah, that's card 9.
You want to read it?
Oh, sure.
I'll let you read this one.
A safe haven. The smell of beast-warding incense fills your nose as you enter the old chapel. The old woman thanks you for your kindness before taking refuge with another small band of townsfolk. Suddenly, the chapel's magnificent stained glass window shatters as a scourge beast crashes through. Reveal card 10. Surround the Odin chapel with fog gates. Spawn 1 spawn beast on this space. I knew he was going to spawn there. That's why I was waiting to see where he would end. It respawns to that space on the reset. It is immune to the effect of Odin Chapel, so it doesn't get things speed decreased. Complete this mission by slaying this scourge. Oh, wow, you should have read. Slaying this scourge beast.
So
read card 11.
Over this because it replaced it?
Sure.
But now it had insight tokens. Did we gain the token for doing it?
Oh, it's when we slay him. Okay. Did it say to put insight tokens?
I mean, it just shows an insight token there, which is why I'm just wondering. Because this is collect 2 insights.
What did that one say? Did that one say read card 10? And I grabbed 11. That was my bad.
This is reveal card 11 after you do the Scourge Beast.
So place 1 insight token on this card. If there's 3 or more hunters, place an additional token. When the Scourge Beast would be slain, instead remove 1 token and heal all damage from it. So you have to kill it twice. All tokens are returned on reset. Replace its special, so it has a different special ability. So you have to kill it once to get that, then you have to kill it again to keep it from coming back. There's a couple things I'm not sure on, like, and it says they're all returned here. Do you lose the ones you gained? Like, I couldn't figure that out. And then this now is a fog gate, so people can't get in and out. But I think you can get in and not out, so I think I can come help you. Is how that works. And then it is your turn. So your other options are go to the Hunter's Dream, which probably makes no sense. Which I guess would heal you. That would be the one good thing about it.
Would heal me and I could pick up a upgrade, right?
Yep. Or you could reset this and flip your board to the other side. And it tells you what the other side does here.
Let's go to Hunter's Dream because we haven't done it yet.
Okay. So I believe you go here. This moves up
I have to
one.
spend this to go to the Hunter's Dream?
Yep. And it ends your turn whenever you go to the Hunter's Dream, so you can't, like,
Yep.
do anything. So then in the Hunter's Dream...
Oh, I want this card. I'm hoping I can buy this card. What do some of these symbols mean? Is it just all of them have different...
Yep, so you take all your cards and reshuffle them. Then you gain a card.
Including this?
Yep. Then you gain a card for each of your blood echoes, and then you upgrade your deck. You heal to 6, you get rid of poison and frenzy, and your next turn, you can pick which side of your trick weapon you want, and you spawn on a lamp.
So I can spawn right back where that beast isn't killing.
Yep. So fog gates, let me just double check on this. All right. Oh, you know what? Does it say to cover the lamp? Or did it not say to cover the lamp?
It doesn't say to cover the lamp.
Okay. Some of them say to cover the lamp, so... hunters may enter a tile surrounded with fog gates, but may never leave except by going to the Hunter's Dream. Lamps covered by broken cannot be used by hunters. They may not return. Enemies cannot enter or exit a tile surrounded with fog gates. Enemies not listed under that mission card do not spawn. Fog gates only move in this card created. Okay.
So my turn's over. Does he do nothing now? Because
Right, he can't activate because he's not within... He can't leave there. So they can't leave or exit. We can enter, but we can't exit.
Until he's dead?
Yeah. So I could grab the consumable, or I could move to the lamp and then move to him.
I could kill him next turn if you want to move up and get more things explored.
Okay.
Or should we stay together? Is this a game where you should stay together?
I don't know. I mean, you got to fight him twice.
Right. Which should be fine, right?
You got to deal 4 damage twice. Okay.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, I only deal 1 damage, so.
Yeah, I deal 4.
Right. Right. Well, you'd have to
kill him and then
stagger that spot or whatever. Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll keep moving. So I'll grab the consumable. So I'll get rid of that and draw a card here. So I get a fire paper. So I can discard this on an attack to gain +1 damage. Then I will move. My staggers do additional damage. That's probably not going to be enough, though. So I will move up. For the sake of this, should we...
Just turn the whole box.
Turn this?
Make that way. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. And I'll move up here. So I'm going to the alleyway. So 1, 2, and there's a Scourge Beast there.
Nice.
And then I will fight said Scourge Beast. And when I do that, I draw a card.
Do 3 damage to him.
And then I deal 2 damage.
You have that fire paper.
I have the fire paper if I want it. So he's going to do his special attack, which he's going to do at 1. He's going to deal 4 damage to me and stun me. And can't be dodged. So I could deal 3 damage to him or 2 damage.
And then you die because you're at... Why are you at 4 nuts? Oh, you did attack
Yeah,
twice,
so I'm going to die.
Does that just put you in a Hunter's Dream?
Yep, but I lose my blood echoes. So, tricky. So yeah, I don't think there's anything I could do, right? Because I don't have a dodge, so I guess I was kind of a little bit too hasty there. So I do 2 damage to him, and then he does 4 damage to me. And I have to discard a card. That's what stun is. And I am dead. So I go to the Hunter's Dream. And this should have been refilled. So that's going to increase that 1. And I lose all my blood echoes, so I can't upgrade.
Yeesh.
Yeah. All right. So then that's the end of that. So this refills. So all monsters come off the board. And then they respawn.
Ew. We got some stuff to do.
And then it's our turn.
All right. I will spawn on that idiot over there that we got to kill.
Okay.
What's left? What is he going to have flipped there?
Oh. Basic.
Okay, good. I will do an overhead slam for 4 damage and draw a card.
All right. So he will draw basic and deal 2 damage to you.
I will stagger him.
Okay.
And so he's dead.
Nope. That's 1 insight. He's still there.
Oh, it's still there, but we got an insight.
Yep. I guess we'll put that here on the quest. Oh, we'll put it on this quest.
So now I can clear this slot.
No, I think that's when you attack. You play it and clear the slot.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do then.
Okay.
I just wanted to draw on this card. So play it, clear the slot.
Yep.
So now I have it again, or I could play my draw, which now I don't need to clear it.
I don't know. Does it say clear this slot on here? I guess I see what you're saying. You're trying to play it to attack again, right?
Right. It's actually better the way you're having me do it.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
It's not in here, so we'll just go with what I said.
Yeah. So I do...
Oh, and then you're going to attack him again?
But now he's going to reshuffle all that.
Yep.
There's a good chance he has a basic, so I could refresh my...
Well, he's good. This special is if he has damage, so you'd be okay, right?
That's special, right? But his... Yeah, I'm good.
Let him draw?
Yeah.
Basic. So he's going to deal 2 damage to you.
And I kill him.
And then he's dead. And you get a blood echo. And these fog tokens lift. So that guy will move in and attack you. Unless you move.
So I will...
Oh, you have more cards?
Leaping. +1 may make a move action before using this card to attack.
Nice.
So I'm going to move up to that guy.
Okay.
And then attack him for 3.
All right. And he's going to do his ability. So you have to discard a card, or your attack suffers -2 speed, and you can't dodge. And then flip another one.
I don't care about the speed.
Okay. So he's going to do his basic attack to you.
3
So
damage.
1 speed, and you're 0 speed. So he deals 3 to you, and then you deal 3 back to him.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
He
I
has 5 health.
transform my weapon for free.
Nice.
And then you already used the ability?
Yep.
So all that's left is basic and special?
Yep. 1 basic, 2 special.
And I'm quicker than him?
Mm-hmm.
So if I do a slash, I'll kill him? Because it's a 2 and he's a 1?
Yep. So he's dead. Oh, he draws a card still.
Yeah.
Basic. Nice.
Get another blood echo.
You've either figured out your character better than me, or yours is better than mine, because I just died.
Well, I have to go to Hunter's Dream.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess this time runs out pretty quick. So I think it's actually asking us to go in separate directions, because if we went together,
We'd be in trouble, yeah.
yeah, I think it'd be hard to find things. So, all right. So I guess
So
my
when this
turn.
got done, did we... Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Reveal
Card
11. This is cool. I like how they do this. Like, give you a mission. Surviving the night. Distribute 1 consumable.
Yep.
And the Carol Rune claw mark reward among the hunters. The warding incense usually repel such beasts during the hunt, for them to not only attack the chapel, but also appear unaffected by the incense. There's something greater than mere instinct driving them this night.
So we've got this item, which you can use once per turn. Does it say claw mark? Yep.
Yeah, Carol Rune.
Replace your stat card's effect with +1 and stagger. So should I take that because I have stagger?
And then let's reveal a consumable.
And then you get this elixir, block 1 damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, so I could go here and go south, or I can go here and go up there. Maybe for the sake of the board, I'll go this way.
We don't need to kill those guys. That's not getting us anything.
It gets us blood echoes, but it doesn't help us complete the goals, right?
Right, so we just to be clear, we didn't clear any one of those other ones by accident.
Clear one of what?
Like when we moved recently.
No, none of these have those names. So you draw 2 random, and there's some without names. I agree with you. It would be easier to just shuffle in ones that don't have names, and then you would know when you come to a named one, it's part of that. But it says shuffle everything. So, all right. So I will go to here, and then I will use a card to go this way. I don't even know if I want to draw one or... I guess I'll use my other side just to see how effective it is. On kill, draw 1, and heal.
There's definitely a little more power there.
Yeah. Should I set my pistol? I've got draw 1, I've got stagger, but I can always change anything to stagger, so those don't make any sense anymore, right?
Here's your card, sir.
Oh, thank you. So that's that. And I guess I should go this way so I can move the 2, right? 2. So there is another beast. And that. So now I can just kill him with that.
Do you have to spend a card to go to the Hunter's Dream?
Yeah.
All right, darn. I would have went to the Hunter's Dream to end my...
I could refresh to not take damage. That's my other idea. So I'll refresh that. And then I'll deal 4 to him. And he's going to draw a special.
Instead of a basic.
Mm-hmm. So his special is a 1. Stun, can't be dodged. I'm a 1. So he deals me 4 damage.
And you kill him?
And, oh, what I also... Oh, he didn't draw the basic, right?
Right.
+1 and stagger. So yeah, anyway. So I kill him, but I'm stunned, so I take a damage. So I take 5 damage.
Oh, stun is a damage?
If you can't discard a card, you lose a health. So, but I killed him. On kill, I heal 1 and draw a card.
Oh, which means you can jump right to the dream or pick up that consumable.
Yep. I need a blood echo. Yeah, I don't know. It makes more sense. I guess if I had been smart, I could have slashed and done the +1 attack. But I guess I just pick up the. I feel like if I go to the dream, right? Like.
Yeah, I wish I had a card left to go to the dream to end my turn, because basically I'm going to start my turn and I can move and then go to the dream, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Do you think getting the consumable?
I'd go to the dream, because you're wasting time if you...
You think it's worth going to the dream with 1 thing?
Well, the problem
instead
is...
of trying to stagger? Because I know it's a basic.
Yeah, but can you kill...
Not this turn, but next turn.
Yeah, go for it. Get the consumable.
Because wouldn't it be better to have 2 upgrades?
Oh, absolutely.
Than 1 upgrade?
Yeah.
So should I move or get the consumable? Probably get the consumable, because otherwise I'll get attacked.
Correct.
All right. Lead elixir.
Scourge Beast make 2, move 2.
Oh, so he's going to attack me anyway.
Is he? Isn't that? No, you're 4 away, right?
Tiles. I think they move tiles.
If that's the case, you should go to Hunter's Dream then.
All enemies on the Hunter's tile or on tiles connected to it are within activation range. Enemies activation order. Select one of the activating enemies and move that enemy one space towards the player's Hunter. So this says he moves to?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So he doesn't get to you. He gets to the center.
No, because he's not. If he's adjacent, he'll move 2 spaces.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm safe there.
And I assume this isn't adjacent because they're not connected?
Right.
Okay. I mean, because there's no link. All right.
All right, so then this advances, and we draw 3 cards. And then I guess I should go first. So I do that basic?
Yes.
Unless it doesn't matter.
I don't plan on fighting because I'm just going to go. I'm going to move to try to do something.
Couldn't you use this to try to attack something, or it's just not worth losing the 2?
Right, because I'm at 1 life.
Okay. So I will get rid of this one, because I can always make something a +1 and stagger. Can I go this way? I do have space. So can I have another tile? Is this one we need? No.
I guess the last 2 are.
So I'll move this one up that way. 1, 2. And that is this one. I haven't seen the Hunter mob yet. And then I will fight him. So I know he's going to make a basic attack, so I'll be able to stagger him. So my max damage is here. To do 2. 3. So I'll get to draw a card. So he's going to draw basic. Nope. So he's going to do special. So his special attack is 1, cannot be staggered, deal 2 to all hunters in this space unless they dodge. So that's not me, right? Other hunters?
Yeah.
All right. On attack. So when do you think this is? Probably when I'm playing my card I have to choose that?
No, just you're attacking.
So
They're
I could make it 3 and stagger instead. Oh, but I drew a card, so I would have to do it then. I couldn't do both.
I don't understand.
It replaces my card effect. So since I drew the card, I think I can't. So I'm going to deal 2 to him, and then he's going to kill me. I thought it was a basic, so it was like, I guess I should have looked again.
Clearly, should we confuse the villain? Or should we...
Well, I think it's because you said, oh, he drew a special instead of a basic on the previous turn. So I actually blame you.
Okay.
The last turn, you're like, oh, and he draws special instead of basic, so I thought those were the 2 cards left. But I don't think you were saying those were the 2 cards left. I think you were saying those were the 2 options. So I got a little confused.
Well, I was saying no matter what, I was going to be faster.
Gotcha.
So I will discard this to move.
Oh, can I not dodge his attack?
No, it doesn't say can't be dodged.
So I could dodge that.
So you wouldn't die.
So I wouldn't
die. And then
die.
you can go to the Hunter's Dream with the last card, which will give you 6 life and a Blood Echo.
Yeah, because otherwise he's going to attack me and I'm going to have no cards, right?
Correct.
All right. So I will go to the Hunter's Dream. Did I move that up? I did.
Yes,
right?
you already did. Because you moved to the Hunter's Dream.
And I'll
thinking
get rid
you
of
were
my
dead.
Blood Echo. And I will get a card. What
is that color? Well, it doesn't spawn any monsters, huh?
And you took a card out of your deck, correct?
Mm-hmm.
When you
So
upgraded?
now I just dumped all these and the card made its way back, but
Gotcha.
I know what it was. It was the stagger.
Put it up on your box over there. All right, that's the game. Sorry, I've been a little bit heads down, trying to give you a little bit of energy to it. So that's kind of what's happening. You're kind of working your way through in terms of that. We've definitely made mistakes and gone back because we're just kind of learning. bear with us.
But I revealed the card 5.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to let you read it.
Okay.
Because your last read was weak. So we gotta...
Oh, those cards can go away, too. We could just...
Yeah, I'm just showing that we did this
okay.
mission, sort of.
On the hunt. Entering, you find a large mob of townsfolk, all gathered around a blazing pyre constructed in the center of the courtyard. Upon it lie the bodies of numerous scourge beasts. Suddenly, from behind, you hear shouting, "More infected!" as the mob begins to surround you. Reveal card 6. Surround the courtyard lamp tile with fog gates. Spawn 1 hunter mob on its space, on the lantern space, and it will respawn on that space.
So it's a horde. Place 1 insight token on this card. When the hunter mob would be slain. Okay, so same thing we did before.
Oh, so it doesn't get rid of those lamps? I was covering those lamps, but it doesn't seem to do that. I must have missed that somehow. There you go. There's your mob. They have to be killed twice.
I'm going to go into the hunter stream.
So let us know. People are probably watching this back later, but is this something that you checked out or were looking for or whatnot?
I have 2 blood echoes. So I can stagger clear this slot. Does that immediately replace or no?
Yep. It's down here.
Oh, yes.
So then you take all your cards, shuffle, and you can pick which
rid
side
of 2
you want to be on.
cards, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Hunter's Dream doesn't refresh your... Oh, I could have refreshed my gun before going into the Hunter's Dream because I had 2 cards. All right, so I have to get rid of...
So then this will push forward, which will respawn all those. This guy will go here. This guy will go here.
We're halfway through the track.
Yep.
And the next board is going to be the last mission we need to do. So this might be a time where it makes sense for us to both go to the same spot over there.
Mm.
Kill that guy, move to this space, and deal with that, right?
Yep. All right. So these also come back on the board. Is there another consumable spot? Somewhere on a bridge, right? All got turned around. Hey, we fit everything, though.
Yeah.
All right. So then we shuffle. Took a card out. Draw 3. You can flip to either side of your trick weapon.
Yeah.
All right, and then either of us can go first. I mean, I can
kill him with 1 swing, and then you can come in after me and move.
Okay. Yeah, at the end of your turn, that guy's going to attack you.
Well, I'll move off, and then you'll come to where, you know what I'm saying?
You're going to move that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because we have to get back to here.
Yeah.
Although, you can move from there to here.
Right.
This guy would come attack you, but...
All right, so let's see what we're going to do here.
Oh.
What?
I don't think you can leave that spot if he's still alive.
Oh, I'm going to kill him.
You got to kill him twice.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. So certain are you?
Put me over there?
Your character seems much stronger.
Well, having this 4...
And you can clear the slot.
Oh, what does Stagger do?
He wouldn't do his attack if your speed is faster than his.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Special. So he's speed 2, so he's going to stagger you and stun you. So you could play a dodge to dodge his attack. Right? And what's this one do?
If it was a basic attack, I could.
Yeah, okay.
So I do 4 to him and kill him, which gets us this.
Yeah, and this is cleared?
Yep, and this is cleared.
Nope, because that's a dodge. You're playing it for the dodge effect.
Oh, okay.
And then are you attacking him again?
Are both specials out?
Nope. Just one.
I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Because I can kill him for you.
Mm-hmm.
And on attack, I can block one.
Mm-hmm.
But that block wouldn't block him staggering and stunning me.
Nope.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So you get 1 in 5 shot. Basic.
Nice. I will stagger him with my gun.
All right.
And kill him.
Yep. Dead.
Unfortunately, I can't move now because I've used all my...
So at the end of your turn, this guy will move 1 space towards you, but he won't attack you, which is good.
Oh, good.
And then it's my turn.
Right.
So I guess we have the insight, right?
Right.
So if I just go here, what does that say? End to
Reveal
move?
card 2. Yeah. End a move.
I mean, do I need to take a move action?
I don't think so. I feel like that's...
Yeah. All right. Hunt mission. Source of the Scourge. Your senses flare at the sound of rapid moving claws. You turn just in time as a scourge beast, much larger than the rest, leaps at you, its eyes glowing a haunting blue. Reveal card 3. Surround it with fog. Spawn a scourge beast. Are we out? Did I throw one? Oh, here it is. Okay. And complete the hunt by slaying this scourge beast. So we win if we kill this guy.
Kill him.
So then we place insight equal to the number of players. When the scourge beast would be slain, instead remove a heal token, so we have to kill him 3 times. And then his ability is he makes a quick strike instead. Now where I got hosed in my solo play was these guys' normal abilities, they spawn another one. So when I got to the one in the castle, or the chapel, he spawned one, reshuffled the deck, and spawned another one, and I had 3 of them on me.
Oh my god.
As a solo. It was brutal. So, that was crazy. All right. So, there's a 1/2 chance that he will attack. So, does he have 4 health? That was the other thing. I was on the 5 health side of them, so it's like a lot harder to do 5. So, I can do 2 and a stagger. So, I can deal 4 damage to him by playing any card. If I go here, right? Because I can do stagger and +1. I also have this if I want to do a quick cut to him. And I could dodge his hit to try to... Or if I clear that space, then I just hit him for 2, right? 3. So I can't kill him twice.
Like, kill him the first time and see, doesn't that draw you a card, or does that not draw you a card, killing him?
No, because I'd have to replace it with this ability.
Oh, which is what, +1 and stagger,
Right.
and attacks with stagger get +1?
Right. So I could make it basically +2 and stagger.
Right.
So I should just kill him once, right?
Yep.
With any old card, do I want to dodge?
No, do it with if
The
you
plus
do it,
one?
No, if you do it with the dodge, does it still clear or no?
No, because you replace this
Oh,
ability
okay.
with what it says
So
there.
save the dodge then.
Okay.
I would do the draw one, right?
This one, because it's worse than that card anyway?
Oh, I didn't know if you could do a plus damage with your other attack, but you're probably going to go to the dream, right, to protect yourself.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, I'll try that. Basic, so I can automatically stagger him.
Yep.
Then I do 1, 2. I replace that with... Oh, I stagger anyway? No, because he was basic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I kill him once.
These matter for after the mission.
Then now I can just fight him again. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I could actually kill him again. So if I do this one, right? And I'll make it that. So it's 2 damage and stagger. He does his ability, which is what? Quick strike?
1 quick stripe attack. It cannot be staggered. Deals +1 and gains stagger and stun.
But it could be dodged.
Yeah.
So I'll dodge his attack and then do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That kills him again.
So now he just needs to be regular killed and we win.
And now he would attack me.
At the end of your turn? Yeah.
Because he's there. So I have no cards to play. So he's just going to flip a card. And he's going to do a basic attack, which is 2 damage. And that's the end of both our turns. Draw 3. Oh, I guess these guys would move in and attack me? Oh, they can't move in.
Right.
I guess you should go first to get out of there, and you can finish them off. So this guy really focuses on stagger. But then he's kind of quick on those, I see.
I'll do this to flip this. And then I'll do this.
Are you moving? Is that what you did?
It says may make a move action before using this card to attack. So I can move to where you are. Right? Because you use the...
I think it's an interact action. I don't know how you use the lamp. Oh, you can't.
Why?
It's this lamp that says you can go to any other lamp.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Sorry.
So you should go first?
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry.
No, that's
I was
fine.
trying to give you a chance to come in. And...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. So I will use this stagger one to clear my board. Unfortunately, I have to flip to the other side. And then I guess I'll just try to...
+1 damage, right?
Finish him off. If I do that and flip that, does that make sense? It's not a basic, it's a special, so it doesn't matter.
You do the +1 damage on the 3 damage and you'll kill him, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, if you do the...
If I do it here, it's 3 damage.
But you need 4 to kill him?
Because I can change it to a stag. Oh, but it's not a stagger then.
Right, you don't have that. So you need it in the other slot and you just got to soak up. Can he kill you, though? With a special? Because he doesn't have a basic.
He kills me with a special, right? Yep. So it's a special. So I just need to be faster than him. And I stagger him.
How do you stagger him?
Because I picked
with
stagger.
With that. Okay.
And then I don't know what that does. It just gives me another chance to fight him.
So
I also know it's going to be stun. I could do this, draw 1, and I can't suffer stun, but I still die, right? I can block 1.
Why don't you put that in quick cut? Does that make sense to draw the 1 first? You can't be stunned, staggered, or what? Oh, but you'll still take the damage because you're not...
Right, I could do this to block 1, and I would take 3, and I'd still have 1 health.
Oh, wait, if you could do that, then you could just heavy... Can't you just kill him then?
If I go here, he's going to flip that. I'll be stunned and take 3 damage.
And you'll live and he'll die?
Yep. So he will flip special, just to make sure. So he'll do 4 to me, I'll block 1 of it. And I'm stunned, so I discard that card. But I deal 1, 2, 3, 4. He's dead. And I think that is the end, right? Scourge Beast. Where's the card? This one?
Source of the Scourge.
Complete this mission by slaying the Hunter mob.
Complete the hunt by, and then what does it say? Reveal card 4?
Reveal card 4. So card 4 says we get a Bloodstone Shard and a Carol Rune Moon. Bloodstone Shard. I'm just going to read the end.
Carol Rune Eye, Carol Rune Moon.
Moon, yep. And
what
a
else?
Bloodstone Shard. The beast lets out one final roar before slumping to the ground. In the distance, you spot a group of the creatures, seemingly watching the fight. Readying yourself for attack, you instead find them turning and bounding off deeper into the district.
I like it.
Place on an attack slot may switch slot on transform, while on slot, that attack deals +1 damage. Keep 1 blood echo. It's immediately used when you go to the dream. So you can always keep 1 when you die.
That's pretty good.
So then you would keep these cards and move on. So I think
you've built your
the campaign is a little right. It's trying to play the campaign more than a one-off. They don't have a one-off. I wonder if something you have
I think they do.
has a one-off, because that would be a little more interesting to me. Although 3 scenarios isn't bad.
Right, because what did
But
that
it's
take
definitely not a
us?
half hour. It's a solid hour.
What did it take us?
Yeah, it's what is it, 11:04? So just under an hour,
which
Yeah.
isn't bad for,
Right.
and that was partial explanation, partial setup.
So I only have 1 card in my deck. Did you end up getting 3 cards?
3 or 4, yeah. 3 cards.
I guess what we could have done is had you go to the dream and get an extra card,
Oh, right.
and then I could go kill him if we felt like we knew I was
if we
going
were
to kill
gonna,
him. So.
and if we were going to keep going, yeah.
But that's the idea, and then you just get to play through the rest of this deck. So the nice part is that you could take those cards, just stick them on the bottom, and then you'd go on to number 2, and it just tells you how to set it up. You're going to use these 3, which is the same 3 mobs. This first one uses the same 3 enemies, so that makes it easy. But you can flip them, so you can put them on that side. I thought this guy had... I guess he doesn't have 5 health. I guess it was this one that had 5 health. And then you just change the tiles for the next one, and then you get special rules cards. So let's see what 17 says. So the special rule for the next one be, before creating the tile deck, take the graveyard, tomb of Odin, 1 random unused tile, redraw the random tile. If it does not have at least 2 exits, connect them, blah, blah, blah. So it's just a setup tile.
Yeah. And then what's the third one? Does it change the monsters at all?
This one, nope, same monsters. And
So I wonder, when do you do the boss, I wonder?
Yeah, so there are boss ones that are in there. So I imagine one of these would spawn. Maybe it's at the end of the scenario.
Interesting.
Because I think if you look at it, I guess we should show those minis, right?
Yeah, I mean, there were some, in the other boxes I have, there's some serious minis.
Right. But for this one, I'm guessing these are the bosses. So this must be our long hunt boss. There's these 3. I don't see any others, so I don't know what the other boss would be.
This guy looks really cool.
So there's the Cleric Beast. There's Father Gascogion. So actually, he's probably one of these over here that I just spilled out by mistake.
These are nice.
Oh, this guy.
He's also a boss?
Yeah.
Oh, you might as well come switch the camera at this point, right?
Don't mind us. We're tired. If you're watching this back later, it's like 11-something at night.
Some of the bosses.
Mine's cool, too.
Mine's cooler. I got it close up.
So, yeah, they have phases. So you kill different phases of the boss.
Interesting. I think it's pretty... This is cool. This is a nice... I like this campaign mechanism. Instead of, like, reading a book and flipping pages, it's just go get a card.
No, there's actually 5 bosses here, so there must be another little mini one. When I reached over here, I spilled all these minis out.
Oh, Brandt.
So I'm guessing that the phases are just you replace these cards with these cards.
Right.
So then it says remove all insight tokens on his card, block 2 from hunter attack, shuffle his deck. Yeah, so there's one that shuffles, and then it tells you what they're going to do for their attack. So, but then you kill them on phase 1, and then you kill them on phase 2, so they must have cards as well. Let's see if I can find those. Oh, they don't. So maybe they use the Scourge Beast card or something. I'm not sure. I don't see theirs here.
Interesting.
So you'd have to figure out their health. Although all these people have 18 health, so maybe it's some of these. That is the game, though. Oh, they're right here. Health based. Okay, so there's where it scales for the bosses. Health based on the number of players.
Okay.
So they have a phase 1 and a phase 2 where you have to kill them.
I like it.
So
I think, Yeah,
it was pretty fun. You can see how it's very campaign based, though, right? Like we just got our decks going.
And I like cool mini games, and I like they seem to be going away. At least the last few games of theirs I've played from this, or maybe it's just the last few I've had, where it's not that Arcadia Quest zombie side, like so many token components, so many things, such a long setup. And then it's a 40-minute game, and it's so, right. Like this doesn't seem daunting to me to set up and get like this campaign. Boom, you put the cards out, you got your dashboard,
Yeah.
There's not.
It was a solid 10 minutes for me to set it up,
Yeah.
having set it up before. But each one will be similar to set up. This one's nice compared to our favorite, Cthulhu Death May Die, because that you have to actually set up the board.
Right.
And that's not bad. It's a pretty quick setup, but it's not super. It's still 15 minutes, right? This one, you don't set up the board. Right. So that's pretty quick in
terms
I
like
of
this.
that.
This campaign mechanism is pretty cool for me. Just a deck of cards, right? And just, beat that, reveal this. There was, 3 things to do on this first card, wherever it was, so that was pretty neat.
Yeah, no, it's pretty smooth. And when playing with 2, there were definitely like decisions to be made, which was nice.
I'd be wondering all the books I have at home with all the other campaigns, if they tell you a little more, or if they're just expecting the story to be on these cards. Like, here you go, right? Like we're kind of hearing the story through the campaign cards,
Yeah. And it's generally pretty simple. Like, I was looking up rules, but I was more trying to make sure I got the rules right that I already knew. I was much cleaner on this than some other games.
It's pretty intuitive, like with the flipping your weapon and playing cards. And it's interesting. You just got to remember the text on the card only matters if you play it as an attack.
Right.
Using the card. Now, except I did get a card. I think there was a card.
If not played for an attack,
Correct. When used for a non-attack action, heal 2.
Yep.
Second win. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the 6 health is interesting. I'm intrigued, like you said, they don't have boards that upgrade, like, oh, now you have 8 health or something.
Right, well, which is interesting because these monsters all do, some of them do 4 damage.
Right, and this was like basic monsters, right?
Right. Now, well, here, you just flipped it. These look much easier than what we just did.
Yeah, I wonder why.
By a long shot. Like you...
Well, I mean, this one is you suffer 2... and then you suffer 2 more unless you dodge. This one is you suffer 4 at a slower speed.
Right.
So they seem to be playing off of speed as a big deal. And their special ability is they attack twice. So then they deal 4 damage too.
Interesting.
More often. So it looks like it's built in there, you know.
It's pretty balanced.
Theirs I flipped. Yeah, well, they were 2s, and this side is a 4, so...
So that's interesting. So there's a lot of 4 damage there, and you only start with 6 health.
Yeah. So well, you can just play a dodge card anytime. Did I explain that?
Right, but you need to have a weapon spot available.
Right.
Which means you might not be able to kill a guy on a...
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm intrigued, too. Like, they must give you more hunters, but do they just give you more weapons? I guess they figure a hunter for every one of these, right?
Because there's no more minis.
There's no reason to use... this with a different card. They'll just give you another mini to go with it, so it's not confusing, right? But I guess that's why these boards are so simple, so that you can just have the card on there.
Right.
Because you are flipping that, which is cool. Like I think I was telling you before.
The firearm too.
Yeah, before the stream. And I was able to get new...
these.
Yeah, I was able to get new ones of these. There's more in the box, for those.
How do you get those?
There's a 3rd quest we didn't do. There were 3 quests. So we could have spent more time, but I figured we're trying to win.
Right. So knowing that, so that would give you an upgrade to this.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's that. That's Bloodborne the board game. Maybe we'll
cool
do...
mini or not.
Can we unbox... You're probably going to unbox your stuff at home, huh?
I don't know what I'm doing with it. I mean, it's... Yeah. I got to figure out if I'm just going to shove it all in 2 or 3 boxes.
I just meant we could come in and show more of it instead of playing another game at some point. But
well...
We'll have to see what we do. Maybe we'll add that to a day or something. So we will see. But it is late.
It's Bloodborne. We did it. We stayed up late.
It was pretty fun. I had told Larry, I was like, it's fun, but it's not necessarily my type of game. Hey. It's Brian that we played Champions with. We played with Steve and Brian.
Oh, cool. Hey, Brian, how's it going?
And I felt bad, Brian. I think when I saw it, I was like, oh, do you watch our streams? And I realized you do watch our streams, and I felt like an idiot. But I don't know when you actually message us. We've been talking a whole bunch about Bloodborne, and there's not a ton of people watching because it's, 11:30 almost? So 11:15, so it's getting late. We're a little tired. But, everybody keeps commenting on my beard being gigantic.
It's getting a little ridiculous.
Go there. Oh, he is there. Hello. Awesome. Well, we're getting ready to wrap up, but you could go back earlier tonight. We finished the Rise of Red Skull campaign, and we did Ant-Man and the Wasp. And we did it on Expert, and we played we did pre-cons on Crossbones.
And then random
all the way through. and we beat
without
those.
repeating.
So.
And our next stream for Marvel Champions, we're going to tackle.
Oh gosh, you're holding us to it.
Yeah, I am.
Ultron. We might do Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver if they come in.
No, they're not coming in next week.
But we were going to do
2 weeks.
Right, we were going to do Dice Throne Adventures. Like there's some other stuff besides that. So
we'll get it in there.
All right. Well, we're trying to do Heroic 1 Ultron.
And I have a secret prize I'm planning too.
Oh, okay.
That I told you about. I didn't tell them about. So maybe we'll do that too.
That one would be fun.
That will be.
That'd be fun because the Ultron one is going to be like we're not. Well, I don't think we're going to get on the first try.
Oh, so. I think we. I mean, what does Brian think? Brian, what do you think? Ant-Man and the Wasp seem just so good against Ultron. They both do so much area damage. You know, Wasp being able to split her damage and deal with those drones. Ant-Man's got a.
This was a Bloodborne stream at one point.
I know. He's on there. But he didn't watch this. He just got on.
He's got a challenge.
What's a challenge? What's your challenge? Like we're waiting with bated breath. He's like typing away the board. You know.
Oh, definitely do it. Okay. I think he's saying that is a challenge. So.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap up Bloodborne here, and whatnot. Heroic 1 Kang. Yeah, it's brutal. I tried to do Heroic 1 Kang. I thought, because I crushed it with Doctor Strange leadership, expert. Heroic 1, no way.
Extra card.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're wrapping up Bloodborne here. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Brian. We'll talk to you as well in the future. And anybody else who's watching this, Bloodborne the board game, check it out. It'll be coming to retail soon. Lots of people are getting their Kickstarter now. So, yeah, we'll try to get copies in the store and let people know. But that is one mission. Larry likes it. I think it's okay. I'd keep playing for sure. I'd like to play through a whole campaign before I make a decision on, because it could really get interesting as you get further in. Yeah.
And these could be interesting, right? You flip these over and there's a little more going on.
Right. Yeah, we only got through 10 cards out of 60.
But I was even interested in like look, this all spurred from one. Here's 4 cards that started from one mission point, right? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was sweet.
You know, it's not like just do this and you're done.
Right.
It's this is connected to this, connected to this, connected to this, right?
No, and I agree. And I like when the story is short, when it's not like the overarching piece.
Yeah, if this was 20 cards, right, and we were just running around, that would probably drive me a little bonkers.
I still find this combat just a little like, can I deal with it? But maybe you were more willing to go to the Hunter's Dream than I was. I assumed like you don't want to go there every turn, but maybe
I think you have to.
Yeah, you have to heal. So it's kind of asking you to do that. So maybe if I played the video game and knew like every 5 minutes you're going to the Hunter's Dream.
Well, my guess too is that this is knowing Cool Mini. This is probably very thematic for how the video game plays, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Whatever this is, because it says, what does it say? Your trick stance or something?
Trick weapon.
Your trick weapon. How do you know which is your trick weapon? Or
this card is your trick weapon.
All right, so this is so there must be something in the video game that, you know, you're doing like that. So that's pretty cool.
I am yawning. We are done.
Your beard is growing.
Yes. Until next time, he's Larry.
He's the bearded Brandt.
And we hope you step
into the portal.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Take care.
Thanks for watching Afterward 2. Comment below. Like, subscribe, share.